Hey y'all, I'm Angela, and this is my check-in for day 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo. Am I going to keep making these? I really have no idea, but I wanted to do it today, so here we are. Basically, my ultimate goal is 50,000 words, and so I'm trying to get about 2,000 a day, so I've got a little bit of wiggle room. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've just gotten that 2,000 for today, so yay! Part of what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to set a goal for myself and then stop, because otherwise I sort of just drag things out forever, and eventually I would like to be also doing other things with my life in productive and meaningful ways. So this is also about that. So definitely building in that sustainability and that structure is really important for me, even though it's a little bit freaky. That said, I'm still trying to work on 2 projects at once. So it's possible that this evening I will jump on a live stream. I did incorporate some of the comments that I got from my writing group on my first novel. So that might happen today. We'll see. I'm still apprehensive about the switching back and forth between 2 projects, but I'm still also really enjoying it. I'm also having a really good time with my story. I finished my first chapter today. Turns out it was a good thing I called it last time because I thought I had maybe 200 words of the chapter left. I actually had 1,000 words of the chapter left, which is on brand, I guess. So finished that chapter and then started the chapter with my second main character, or my second viewpoint character, which I think might end up being the first chapter of the book. And I'm really liking him too. It's still a lot of fun. Definitely the hardest thing so far, which is not really surprising at all, has been sort of combating the internal editor instinct. I haven't been rough drafting really at all this year, because I finished my first novel in December, and I've done I think 1 or 2 short stories since then, and a little bit of free writing, but for the most part, what I've been doing has been revision. So shifting back into first draft mode has been challenging, and there's just a lot of things that I'm really trying to give myself permission to not figure out. The 2 big ones that have come up a lot today are clothing, so what are people wearing, and what are the gender roles around clothing, and I genuinely don't know. I'm spending a lot of time being should these women be in skirts? Do I have to figure out what stays look like? Do I have to figure out what fighting in stays looks like? I don't know if you can fight in stays. Long story short, I'm really resisting the urge right now to, for example, go down a rabbit hole looking at the history of people fighting in stays. And then also the other one that keeps coming up for me is time as well, because I don't think that this is a culture that would think of things in terms of minutes and stuff. But again, rabbit hole. Trying not to go down there. So I'm trying to just sort of plow ahead. It is tricky because I'm in revision mode still. So there's a lot of things that I will write and I'll be that seems broken, let's fix that. And I can't do that because first draft. Which again, is probably the most cliche drafting problem that anyone has ever had. And in many ways it's freeing. I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying writing insert description here instead of figuring out what things look like. I don't visualize it all as a person when I'm reading, when I'm writing, so it's amazing not to have to write those things. Overall, I think that's really about it. It's still a lot of fun. It's feeling really sustainable, and I get that's because I have a huge amount of sort of privilege in the amount of time and space I have around things. But yeah, overall, I'm still really enjoying it. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna get to my 3rd main character. And I'm definitely stressed for that because he is the person I'm least comfortable writing. And also his sort of bubble is the place that I've done the least world building, but I'm still really excited to get to him. I hope things work. If you're doing camp, let me know how that's going down in the comments. If you're working on other stuff, let me know about that. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up. If you're curious about my long-term success on this, feel free to subscribe and stick around. Yeah, that's about it. Bye, lovelies. Be well. Happy writing.